Okay? Now, Toyota has their famous 7 wastes. There's a list there. I've been doing this for 15 years. I've yet to memorize it. And of course, anybody worth their salt has to add an extra item to any list, right? Otherwise, you're not valuable. So I've taken this list of 7 and added the 8th waste, which I call the waste of people. All right? The waste of people, to me, is worse than anything else, and particularly as we spread into the service economy, this is the big problem. So if I'm looking at this list of wastes and I add people, does that mean I want to get rid of people? Quite the contrary. What I want to do is to get the most out of the hearts and minds and spirits of everybody in the organization. All right? Just a simple example, interruptions. If you're into a piece of thought work in your business and someone interrupts you, how long does it take for you to become productive again? Minimum. Research shows about 10 minutes, minimum. Can be up to 30 minutes to get yourself productive again. Given that fact, what have we done to ourselves in our operations? We have given people cell phones. We've given them email that goes ding on your desktop. How many of you have that happen? Desktop goes ding. You've got email. All right? You're interrupting yourself by choice. All right? We've got open environments. We have all of these opportunities for interruption. And every time someone's interrupted, imagine that you're spilling their brain cycles onto the floor. Pure waste. So are we really organizing well in order to get the best productivity out of our folks this way? I worked with a team of folks who had a 25-hour process and 2 people in their normal cubicle land. And 2 people decided to just do that work in a closed environment without interruptions. And they were able to do it in 11 hours. Just simply by going to a quiet place and focusing on the work. So as you look at your work, think about waste, not just at the systemic level, but even at the individual or personal level. It's all over the place. Okay? So let's have a look. If you look over there on the left, I've got a picture of a work system. That work system has 3 categories in it. It has value-added work. I think all of us would recognize what value-added work is. It has waste, and I think in many cases we'd all agree, okay, that's wasteful. And then we have this extra thing called incidental work. What do you think that is? Things that come up in the day, things that we have in a work system that maybe the customer doesn't need, but we have to be in business. We've got human resources activities, we've got legal activities, we have Sarbanes-Oxley for any of you who are big enough to be there. Right? We've got all kinds of things that we have to do to stay in business legally. And so there's a work system. Now, most of the time I meet groups who are trying to get more work done. Right? All of you trying to get a little bit more work done each day, generally? Right? Maybe the economy is a little bit rough on this right now. But generally, people are trying to get more work done. And I'll ask, well, who would like a couple more people in their work area just to get the job done? And generally, if I ask the audience, all the hands go up. Just give me one more body, and we'll be in good shape. Right? It's a natural feeling. Just a couple more staff members, and life will be good. Well, have a look at what happens if we do that. If we take that work system on the left and I throw $1 at it, what's my payback? How much value am I getting back for my dollar?
0.
Yeah. No, I throw $1 at it.
Same ratio.
Same ratio, exactly. So if I throw $1 at it, I'm getting 33 cents of value back, and what am I getting back? 66 cents of waste. So if you look at this picture and you throw resources at a broken process, what are you doing? You're building a larger sewer pipe. Okay, if I take my work system and I just throw resources at it because we're behind, particularly common in high growth environments, if I throw resources at broken work, I end up with more broken than good work. So the concept here is before we just immediately assume we need more resources and we should spend money, why don't we first see if we can focus, put a lens on our work system, and see if we can pull out some waste. In doing that, what we do is we change the ratios. We convert more of that time or effort that we've got into value instead of thinking about just getting more work out the door.